Hello, this is the Complicated Fellow. Welcome to the 11th episode of How It Could Have Been Better. Today I am going to talk about Fitoor, a Hindi romantic drama movie released in 2016. It is directed by Abhishek Kapoor and starring Aditya Roy Kapoor, Katrina Kaif and Tabu, who plays the roles of Pip, Estella and Miss Havisham, respectively, from Charles Dickens' classic novel Great Expectations, on which the movie is based on. But the movie is an insult to the source material. First, let me rename the characters of Noor to Parvez, who is called Paru, and Firdaus to Iham, which means fantasy. It would work just fine if they had stick to the basic premise of Great Expectations and refrained themselves from inserting Kashmir's political issue into the movie, as the novel has enough substance. So Mozam would be a criminal escaping from law, and Rukhsar, Paru's sister, would die to some illness instead of the bomb blast. Scenes can be added where Paru teaches Iham how to draw and Iham teaches him how to waltz. Later, when Begum Hazrat sees their fondness for each other, she sends off Iham to London. Few years later, Jagirdar comes to Paru and Junaid, his brother-in-law, to tell them that an anonymous benefactor wants Paru to go to study in Delhi. Junaid says that Paru does not enjoy studying, which is a truth since he is more into art, but Paru says he wants to go. In Delhi, Jagirdar gives Paru a debit card for his expenses. There he meets his classmate Arif, who comes from a middle-class family. Now Paru studies hard and also begins to live a rich lifestyle, thinking that's what Begum Hazrat wants him to do to marry Iham. After they grow up, the first meeting of Paru and Iham happens when one day Paru goes to a club and finds a girl named Iham. Later at night, she dances with him, but when he discloses his identity, Iham abruptly goes to the other boy for the dance. Humiliated, Paru leaves the party. After his exams, Paru goes to meet Begum Hazrat, where he comes across Iham again. She behaves coldly towards him. Then they have dinner together, where Hazrat asks Iham to tell about her stories as a heartbreaker. Iham tells the story with great enthusiasm, which disturbs Paru, but Begum Hazrat encourages Paru to go after Iham. They return to Delhi together, where Iham is handling some business on Begum Hazrat's behalf. In Delhi, they meet in the parties, but she never dances with him again. Another scene can be added where Paru shows the painting of Iham that he has made, but Iham burns it using her lighter. There can be scenes to show Iham's wish to be with Paru, but she stops herself because of the way she is raised by Begum Hazrat. Bilal is introduced as the son of a renowned industrialist, and Iham wants to marry him because she finds him as heartless as she is. Scenes can be added to show Bilal's arrogance. Paru's heart breaks when he learns about Iham's engagement with Bilal. Mozam reappears as Paru's benefactor, which shocks him. Mozam has escaped to the Middle East and he sends almost all his earning to Paru because of his earlier deed of feeding the hungry Mozam. He wants Paru to have a life that he could not have. Later, Paru confronts Jagirdar, who tells him the story of Qasim, Hazrat's ex-husband, Amir, Hazrat's cousin, and Mozam duping Hazrat's family of their property and also killing her father. But only Mozam was convicted because of his criminal background. Mozam's wife commits suicide after giving Jagirdar their little daughter, who turns out to be Iham. Later, Mozam killed Amir and escaped to Middle East. From there, he contacted Jagirdar to help Paru. When Paru learns that police and Qasim are looking for Mozam, he and Arif tried to help him escape, but police caught up with them, and in the chaos, Mozam kills Qasim, but is shot by the police. At his dying moment, Paru tells Mozam the truth about Iham. Then Paru returns to Kashmir to meet Begum Hazrat, where the preparation for the wedding is taking place. Paru informs Hazrat about Qasim's death and left without meeting Iham. Then, after many years, Begum Hazrat cries her heart out. Later, she asks forgiveness from Iham and begs her not to marry Bilal. Finally, realizing her mistake, Iham leaves her marriage and goes after Paru. In the end, Iham and Paru unite. So this is it. This is how Fitoor could have been better. If you like this episode, share it with your friends. Be free to write your thoughts below. Also tell me which movie you want me to do next. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos. Thank you for your time.